Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to walk you through exactly how to start an LLC in New York, and honestly, it's a lot more straightforward than most people think. Whether you're launching a trendy Brooklyn boutique, a Manhattan consulting firm, or just setting up your first side hustle from your apartment, this guide will break down everything you need to know to get your New York LLC up and running. So, why would you want to form your LLC in New York in the first place? Well, there are actually some pretty compelling reasons that make the Empire State an excellent choice for your business venture. First and foremost, New York is, basically the economic capital of the world. The state offers unparalleled access to markets, talent, and opportunities that you simply can't find anywhere else. I mean, we're talking about a state with a GDP that would rank among the world's largest economies if it were its own country. Another major advantage is the prestige factor. Having a New York-based business carries a certain weight and credibility that can open doors for you. When clients or partners see that New York address on your business cards or website, it instantly communicates professionalism and legitimacy. And honestly, in competitive industries, that first impression can make all the difference. Now, let's talk about the incredible networking opportunities. New York has this amazing concentration of professionals, investors, and potential clients across virtually every industry imaginable. You see, whether you're in tech, fashion, finance, media, or food service, you'll find yourself surrounded by like-minded entrepreneurs and valuable connections just waiting to be made. The state also offers some impressive resources for small businesses. There are actually tons of incubators, accelerators, and business development centers specifically designed to help new ventures succeed. Organizations like the New York Small Business Development Center provide free consulting services, while programs like Startup New York offer tax benefits to qualifying businesses. And you know what else? The diversity of New York's economy means your business has room to grow and pivot as needed. Unlike states that might be dominated by just one or two industries, New York offers versatility that can help your business weather economic changes. But I should mention, forming an LLC in New York does come with certain responsibilities. The state has specific filing requirements and ongoing compliance obligations that you'll need to stay on top of. That's why, honestly, I recommend using a service like Tailor to handle your LLC formation. They'll make sure everything is filed correctly from day one, and you can find a discount link for them in the description and pinned comment below. Speaking of making things easier, let's talk about the actual process of setting up your LLC in New York and what you'll need to get started. Now, let's talk about the actual steps to form your New York LLC. The first thing you'll need to do is choose a name for your business, and this is actually more important than most people realize. Your LLC name needs to be unique in New York State, and it must include the words Limited Liability Company or the abbreviation LLC at the end. So, for example, if you're starting a bakery, you might call it Manhattan Morning Pastries LLC, rather than just Manhattan Morning Pastries. And you can check if your desired name is available by searching the New York Department of State's Business Entity database online. I actually recommend coming up with a few backup names just in case your first choice is already taken. It's kind of like having a plan B when apartment hunting in the city. Always good to have options. And here's a helpful tip. Even if your name is available, you might want to do a quick trademark search to make sure you're not accidentally stepping on someone else's brand, which, trust me, can save you from headaches down the road. Next up, you'll need a registered agent. Basically, this is a person or company that agrees to accept legal documents on behalf of your LLC. The thing is, your registered agent must have a physical street address in New York, not a P.O. box, and needs to be available during normal business hours. You can be your own registered agent if you live in New York, but honestly, many business owners prefer using a professional service. Why? Well, it ensures you never miss important legal notices. Plus, it gives you some privacy since the agent's address becomes public record instead of your home address. Now, if all this paperwork sounds overwhelming, I've got great news. The easiest way to form your New York LLC is to use a formation service like Tailor Brands. They'll handle all the paperwork, name checks, and even provide registered agent service for you. And by the way, there's a discount link for Tailor Brands in the description and pinned comment below if you want to save some money. What I love about using Tailor Brands is that they make the whole process virtually hands-off. You just answer a few questions about your business, and they take care of filing all the necessary documents with the state. Plus, they'll help you create an operating agreement, which, while not required in New York, is actually really important for establishing how your LLC will run. Alternatively, Northwest's registered agent is another excellent option, especially if privacy is a big concern for you. They're known for their exceptional customer service, and as their name suggests, they provide registered agent services as part of their packages. And yes, there's also a discount link for them in the description below. Using a service like this typically costs between $300 and $500, including state filing fees. But honestly, when you consider the time saved and the peace of mind knowing everything's done correctly, it's well worth the investment. Now, let's talk about filing your articles of organization with the New York Department of State. This is actually the official document that brings your LLC into existence. You can file online through the New York DOS website, which is the fastest option, or mail in a paper form if you prefer. The filing fee is $200, which you can pay by credit card online or by check if filing by mail. When filling out your articles, you need to include your LLC name, the county where your business is located, and your registered agent's information. One thing that trips up a lot of first-time filers is the NAICS code section. This is basically a number that identifies your industry type. You can find the right code for your business on the NAICS website, so don't stress about it. I really recommend using Tailor Brands to handle this filing process for you because they'll make sure everything is completed correctly, and you can find a discount link in the description and pinned comment below. After filing, you'll need to create an operating agreement within 90 days. Now, this is actually required by New York law, unlike many other states where it's optional. So this document outlines how your LLC will be run, things like ownership percentages, voting rights, and how profits will be distributed. Even if you're the only member, you still need one. The thing is, having a solid operating agreement helps maintain your liability protection by showing that your business is truly separate from your personal affairs. Next up, you'll need to get an employer identification number from the IRS. Think of this as a social security number for your business. You'll need it to open a business bank account, hire employees, and file taxes. Applying is free and can be done online through the IRS website in just about 15 minutes. On top of forming your LLC, you may need specific licenses or permits depending on your industry. For example, if you're opening a restaurant, you'll need health department permits. So check with both New York State and your local government to make sure you're fully compliant. One big mistake I see people make is mixing personal and business finances. The whole point of an LLC is liability protection, but this can be jeopardized if you don't keep separate accounts. Another common error is forgetting to file your biennial statement every 2 years. Mark your calendar because missing this can result in penalties or even dissolution of your LLC. And there you have it. You're now ready to launch your New York LLC. After formation, be sure to open a business bank account, consider getting business insurance, and start building your brand. If you want the easiest path forward, I highly recommend using Tailor Brands or Northwest Registered Agent. Both services make the entire process simple and stress-free, and you can find discount links for them in the description and pinned comment below. Thanks so much for watching, and good luck with your new business venture. If you found this guide helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more business tips and tutorials.